Hey friendo, Steve here. Welcome back to the channel. So I started a thing. It's on the Reddit and it's called WredditJuice with a W. I'll put it right here for you guys. And today I'm going to react to the first batch of Reddit posts that you guys left on WredditJuice. Now, what I'd like you guys to do if you're on the Reddit, even though I know some people in the comments when I posted that I was doing this said, Reddit's dead. Nobody does Reddit anymore. I don't care if you, it's just a place. It's just a place where you guys can post stuff, and then it's easy for me to go on and react to it. I like it better than Twitter, which is a goddamn cesspool at this point. So here it is. Look, you can see the thing. It says the WRE. Yeah. The first thing here is from Equivalent Rent 2568. Says, I live for moments like these. Thoughts on the Cody Roman cinematic face-to-face promo. It's why I really love pro wrestling. I'm a lover of the arts first. Reading, plays, movies. I'm not a big fan of plays, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I get it. It's like, it's like movies before there were movies and TV. But, yeah, I don't know. There's just a bunch of people on a stage. I could do without that. So moments like these make me not embarrassed that I love pro wrestling. It's like Shakespeare on testosterone shots. What do you think? I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was so cool. I loved it. Lars and I talked about it extensively last night on the Going in Raw podcast. But I also noticed, people are tweeting about it. People were tweeting about it left and right, and some of them were pretty damn funny. So I'll go ahead and show some of those tweets here. All right. First from Covalent TV. Roman Reigns, what did you do for Atlanta? Cody, my father is Dusty Rhodes. I like that they get. Clearly, this is from like one of them Smackdown versus Raw games from way back in the day when he was like just Cody Rhodes and not who he is now. They put the little tattoo on him. That was pretty funny. We'll use some MS Paint here. Black Guy Wrestling Podcast. Roman asked Cody what he does for Atlanta, and he immediately brought up what his dad did. He asked, what did you do, bro? This is my new favorite memes that's being used right here. This guy right here looking disappointingly in the backseat. Hangman KJ says Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns 3 Saturday night's main event 12/14/24 5 stars. That's got to be where it's going to be, right? Saturday night's main event in December kind of makes sense. If they do this coming up at Bad Blood, Cody and Roman win that. Bloodline stacks the deck even further. And then they go to War Games. Perhaps maybe Cody is able to get, I don't know, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton together with him and Roman Reigns, which doesn't seem very likely. But if anybody can pull it off, if the politician Cody can. In any event, some way, shape, or form, maybe they do Cody versus Roman at Saturday night's main event. It's on NBC. That's a big deal. So you'd think they're going to load it up somehow, some way, but maybe not. Maybe they'll do Roman solo for the Ula Fala there, and then they'll do Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania, but I still think that's going to be Rock versus Cody. So I don't know. There's a lot that's going to... Here's what might happen. Saturday night's main event happens. You get Cody, Roman, but then Rock wonks it. Like the Solos bloodline wonks it. And that's where we find out The Rock is the puppet master behind Solo Sikoa's bloodline. Maybe that's what they're going to do. I don't know. They got to have a plan, though. You'd think they'd have a plan in place. LNG versus Cody and Roman take a bow. They get... Let's see if I know all these. This one's obviously, this was a Golden Globe, the one on the left, in order. It's a Golden Globe, and then it's the, that's a Golden Globe, and then it's the Grammys, so they're going to get a musical award, and then, of course, the Oscar. Or is this first one an Emmy? What's this last one? Directors Guild? What is that? Screen Actors Guild? What is that? A Tony? Oh, maybe it's a Tony. I don't know, I could easily look this stuff up. I'm not going to. Lizzie Flanagan says, why did Cody thank Roman for playing football in Georgia like he served in the Army? Randy Cruz says Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in the middle of Georgia Tech Stadium. He's got a scene from Heat. I'll be honest, I thought Heat was a bit on the overrated side. I'll have to watch that again. I've only seen it I think twice in my life. Once in the theaters when it came out. I feel like in terms of Pacino and De Niro, I feel like they got it better in The Irishman a couple of years ago. That was a hell of a movie. RG3 here, the football player, says whoever directed the cinematic masterpiece between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes deserves a raise. I agree. According to Fightful, it was Jeremy Borash. It was a combination of Jeremy Borash, Rob Fee, and Paul Heyman. All directed. I thought this thing was beautiful. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it looked like $1 million, obviously. It was, man, I thought it was so good. One thing I've noticed on Twitter, I don't have any examples of this, was just how media illiterate a lot of people are. A lot of Roman Reigns stands out there. And look, I'm a huge Roman fan. I got the Roman title over there, and I'm a huge Cody fan. I'm a big fan of both these guys, so I'm eating good these days. But I saw some people saying with Roman's last line, you're in my way in life. And I saw somebody say, oh my gosh, Roman just cooked Cody saying that he's not on his level. That's not what he was saying. What he was saying was, before Cody came around, everybody that was in place before Cody came around, Roman had an answer for all of them. And then Cody showed up and screwed up the entire plan, leading him to where he is now, where he's got nothing. Except for a whole chorus of SUVs. The guy showed up with the motorcade. So clearly he's not hurting exactly. Cody just had his one little car, his little Mustang. But yeah, and I noticed that with a lot of the Roman stands out there, they're acknowledging two things. Number one, he's a very handsome man, which yes, Roman is an incredibly handsome man. But number two, they're like, oh my God, he's so cooked Cody. No, it was a really, really terrific back and forth here where Cody was showing, here's the great thing about this scene. Both men were displaying distinct signs of insecurities. Look at how Cody is holding that title right there. He's hugging the title. And Roman himself, he's got nothing to hold on to. So he's awkwardly just holding his hands in front. Look at the body language between these guys. These are two insecure guys. Cody can't yet be acknowledged as the guy while Roman is there. And that partially probably has something to do with the fact that WrestleMania main event was so hugely overbooked. He knows that he still has to face Roman one-on-one clean, no shenanigans. No Seth Rollins getting in there reminding Roman Reigns of his trauma. None of that stuff. He's got to beat Roman one-on-one for him to be. He needs Roman's acknowledgement. But at the same time, Roman Reigns acknowledges that Cody was the one guy to get the job done. And when he got the job done, he proved what kind of a house of cards Roman Reigns really had built. You take one out and it all comes falling down. So this is two men just absolutely rife with insecurities, understanding that they need each other to accomplish this task. It's really, really good stuff. Cody stands get it. Roman stands, not really much. I get myself in trouble here. Let's see what else you guys got for me. Japanese wrestling can be fun. This is that Mario stuff. I have no idea if this is gonna cause like some copyright concerns here. I'll be honest with you guys. This stuff is all very amusing. It doesn't really get past very amusing for me, though, to be honest with you. You know, unless there's like some sort of dramatic Star Trek recreation, that I'd be down with. Look, it's cute. It's fun. It's neat. I saw like somebody on Twitter was like, I don't know, some wrestler. I forget who it is. Who was it? Some wrestler was like, oh, how dare they mock this profession? And then people were clowning that wrestler for saying they're mocking the profession. This is professional wrestling. Comedy wrestling has been a thing for an incredibly long time. And this is a lot of fun, but I don't know. You're not gonna get much more of a pop out of me than just, oh, that's cool. Right on. Thud says, what's the best wrestling t-shirt? He says, lots to consider here. What do you care about? Do you care about what's most iconic or listen. The best wrestling t-shirt is the NWO shirt. Like my personal favorite is the red one, is the Wolfpack one, but the best one is the NWO shirt. That logo was really, really, really outstanding. It was amazing. That logo was everything. You know, Austin 316 out of context is really a terrible shirt. It's just the Impact Pack font, and it's like all the letters are spread out from each other. It's iconic because of what it means. The NWO shirt is like, you can wear that anywhere, and it's really, really cool. That's the number one shirt. It's either that one or the AJ Styles one that looks like it's cum. Administrative Can 83, you're trying to get me copyright striked with a little bit of this.
And if you're prepared,
you hear that? A little bit of a Limp Bizkit in there. Here, hold on. Oh no, you can't play that on my channel. This is cool though. This is really cool. I like this. I think this is pretty neat that they did this. They did a little edit of Punk versus McIntyre. Yeah, man, it's a good feud. It's an awesome feud. It's a great feud. It would be feud of the decade if Hangman and Swerve weren't around. What in the world? What is Brett? What are you wearing there? Is that appropriate? Are you allowed to do that? Is that okay to do that? Oh man, bum ass Steve here. When you're at rock bottom because you spent your life savings on bootleg WWE replica championship. I need to be careful. Oh man, I forgot to tell you guys. I reached out. Listen, I reached out to my guy in Pakistan about the possibility of doing a WredditJuice championship title. And like, there's a bit of a language barrier, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it done, but I might try to get it done. Is that something? If I were to put, this is a terrible question. If I were to put these things on sale for like $250, no, I'm not even going to ask that question. Yeah, apparently, like, I can only kind of do it in bulk, but I don't know exactly what bulk means. He sent me like a PDF catalog. I might have to check that out. And see what he's got available. But yeah, I kind of want to get a WredditJuice title done. I kind of want to do that. I think that would be like just amazing. And if you could do a bunch of them and you guys can go out and buy them. But I don't expect any of y'all to plunk down $189 for a wrestling title. Dragula 2 Kilo just said, I thought I would post a place for questions and opinions. This is for everybody else or for me? I'll answer it. He says, I'll ask the one, who do you think in the last 10 years should have won a title that didn't? That's easy. Ember Moon in NXT or Ember Moon on main roster. I wish Ember Moon, Athena would show up on main television for AEW, but she seems pretty happy, I guess, in Ring of Honor. She needs to be on cable television. But yeah, I kind of feel like they should have had Asuka pass the torch to her. I feel like they probably should have done that. Oh no. Steiner 2024, 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. Doesn't even say percent. 141 2/3 chance of winning. This is good. AEW advertises the match as it's happening. Still to come tonight as it happens. Oh man. Munnin says, you asked for stuff. I think this is cool. Managed to get in a position as a spotlight operator on the Ring of Honor and AEW when they had their residency at Esports Arena in Arlington. They had 5 weeks of weekly television shows, including AEW Collisions, Ring of Honor weekly tapings, and Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. I managed to snag this picture, which was after Death Before Dishonor, which has a lot of wrestling legacy. Pictured is Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs as trios champions, along with Big Show, Tony Khan, Kevin Von Erich, the conglomerate, others. Just want to know if you'd seen this because I don't know if it made it to TV and what you thought of it. I did not see it. I don't know if it made it to TV or not, but this is really cool. You got to be the spotlight operator. That's neat. What is this? Me when Steve announced there'll be a WredditJuice subreddit. I know what Brock says here.
Thank you. And I'm coming hard.
Oh man. I did this one. That's my avatar right there. Pro Wrestling Hater Starter Pack. It's fake, enjoy scripted entertainment, gets weirdly mad when people bring up that they enjoy wrestling. I'm more of a, this is the one that I get most often when I happen to mention in casual conversation that I do a podcast for WWE stuff. It's never really disrespectful, but it's like, oh no, I like the UFC. I like to see real fighting. I'm like, no way, man. Give me the scripted stuff. Give me the fake stuff. I want a story, man. In your opinion, what's the greatest WWE 2K game? It's 19. Admittedly, I've not played much of 24, but for me, it's going to be 2K19, and then a close second would be 2K20 because I don't think without debate, that's the worst one because it's hilariously bad. It's so glitchy. It was absolutely hilarious. When Solo had Aura. Oh my God, look at that. Is that really him? Oh my God. He's a baby right there. That's hilarious. What is this? God of Thunder Andy Anderson versus Big Sexy Bradley Graham. I thought I'd submit the ending to God of Thunder Andy Anderson from PPW's Power Slam 13. Sorry, the camera work isn't the greatest. I'm the sound guy / timekeeper, not a cameraman. Steve shouldn't have to worry about copyright being that it's my footage. Oh man, I love it. Submit your own footage. Hell yeah, I'll watch this. Look at this. We got an insider here. Let's see how this finish is going to go down. These dudes look old. Oh, fuck! Oh, he sent him right to hell. He sent that guy straight to hell. Oh my God. The sound that made. Oh God. Oh. That is awesome. That is great. Thank you very much. Who was that? The PPW sound guy? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's so nice of you to send that my way. And thanks everybody for posting what you did on Reddit Juice. Let's keep this going. Submit what you guys want to see me react to. Hopefully, the more of these I do, the more you'll get a better understanding of what I'm trying to do with this. It's pretty simple. There are certain things that I just can't watch. Like somebody had submitted earlier this Smackdown wrestling karaoke. I can't watch that one because it's already copyrighted. I can't watch this one. But I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the thought. But if you want to make it onto the show, make sure it's stuff that like, hey, either you took it or somebody, it's sort of a fan taken thing. Maybe, perhaps I can take a look at that stuff or still imagery, whatever. Or you can submit questions. If you want to put a question here on the Reddit Juice, put a question. Maybe I'll answer it here. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Till next time. See you guys around.